Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to my gameplay and review video of the Battle Pass skin, Mr. Nolan Chance. We're doing them in row, or in a row, I guess. So we have Nolan Chance first. Let's go down and see what we got next. And then we have Mrs. Piper Pace. And then we have big old boy Fish Stick. And then we're gonna do Miss Little May, which she's pretty cool. She has some cool features. The best skin in the Battle Pass is by far Miss Antonia. Then we'll go on through to Kahabi Lame, I think that's how you say his name. And so on and so forth to the last is Kato Thorn. So today we're going to start off with Nolan Chance. He is the first level or first tier in the Battle Pass. He does have several edit styles, so we're going to take a look at the first edit style, which is what we're looking at now. It says, well, hang on one second, let me get back. Sorry, it's early. It says, never bet against the mastermind. Let's take a look at his edit styles real quick. I love the look. I like the suit. He looks very formal, but yet he's going to go to your wedding, but he might even, you know, throw down something if something goes down. He looks kind of like a wedding security guard. I don't know. Anyways, I like the fit. I love the shoes. He's got the pistol attached to his hip, the walkie-talkie, and then the bulletproof vest. Looks very dapper with a pop collar. Like how he brushes his hair to the side. I think he knows he looks good. I think he knows. His secondary edit style, or the next edit style, is called Tactical Nolan Chance. I love this one because of the mask. I'm a big fan of masks and hoods in the game. But the black and the orange looks really good. Same kind of setup with the gun and the vest, but it's like a different color scheme, gold and black, and you got the orange accents on the belts and the leg straps and the armor on the top. So really nice. Ignore the back bling, we're going to go over that in a minute. The third edit style is the same as the second one. It's Tactical Nolan, but the mask off, which I prefer this version, the mask on. And the last style is the Heist Formal Nolan Chance. This is probably one of my favorites, if not the tactical. He just looks absolutely dapper. I love it. So going somewhere on New Year's Eve, but ready to throw down if need be. And the shoes are giving for sure. I just like this version of him. This is what I run usually when I run Mr. Nolan Chance, which I run him a lot. So those are the four styles. His back bling is called the Luxury Lockbox. It says everything you need to pull off the job. It does have edit styles, if I can get my locker to work properly. The edit styles are the Luxury Lockbox, just this color scheme. And this actually has a really cool feature that I'll show you guys in game that doesn't say it does. So it's maybe secretly reactive. And then the secondary style is the tactical style. So you can still match this with a third, but honestly, I run with no back bling. But you know, you can run with either one. But this one obviously goes with the tactical version. We also have pickaxes called the backup blades for when your silver tongue isn't cutting it. So he must be a smooth talker. I can see that. So it looks like we got dual wielded pickaxes, which we do. It does have two edit styles. You got the deep backup blades. I got the nice gold. Knife goes in the left hand, hatchet goes in the right hand. I wish you could change that and like vice versa, but you cannot. And then the tactical version, same concept, just different color scheme. Pretty cool pickaxes, nothing spectacular, but they are pretty cool to be dual wielded. His glider is called Flight Risk. Make a clean escape. I don't believe. Yeah, well, no, it has two. It doesn't have a third one though, so you can use this one on the third style if you would like. But there's, you know, you can use Victory Glider as well. But it does have like the little orange, almost orange like straps on it. But it does definitely go with the first one because of the green color. And then the tactical one is all black with the orange straps. I love that one. It looks like a hang glider almost, and you'll see that in game. It's a pretty cool concept, and you know, it's not the best glider in the Battle Pass, but it's not a bad one because it does have a really cool feature that I'll show you guys in game. I'm going to pair him with the Big Score, which this did not come with him, or it actually, I think it did, but it That's not for the sake of the review, is what I'm saying. It says a gilded getaway. Part of the Maverick Mastermind set. Let's see if it is. It is his. Okay, well, that works out. Hey. And then a weapon wrap called the Master Plan. It is non-animated, non-reactive as far as I know. See if we can trigger the weapon. I don't think I can. Yeah, I can. There we go. Nope, I can't because it's not animated. So just a normal plan on wrap. You got the green and the gold. There is no edit style for it. So if you want to do a tactical version, you have to find a different weapon wrap for that. So for now, we're going to start with the very first edit style and check him out in game. So here's Mr. Nolan Chance in game. We're going to flip him around real quick. Nothing glow, nothing shining or anything like that. Just a, just your normal generic skin. However, he looks fly. I can't get over the suit. I love how they did the Battle Pass skins this season are very, very good. I know I've heard a lot of good things about him. I'm sure there's people who don't like him, but he does, I believe, have a watch on the left side. He does have a watch on the on his left wrist, which I didn't notice before. There's his walkie-talkie, his gun, got his little white mint shoes on, and then his back bling. You can see blends in very well. It's not too bulky, kind of sits off a little bit, but it's really not that bad. But I want to show y'all something cool with the back bling in just a few minutes. But there's his pickaxes as well, and we'll go over those once we get over to the pickaxe section. We're gonna see if there's any reactivity that we don't know about that's secret. I don't see anything as he's opening chests. I don't know why my chests are so loud. They are. Forgive me, I have not changed the guns yet, but here is the weapon wrap. It goes perfectly with the skin, but like I said, nothing animated, nothing reactive. So go check on aiming down sights, which you shouldn't have any kind of issues. He doesn't have bulky hair or anything like that to get in the way. Man, how much do y'all miss the MK? Because I miss it. I miss it a lot. See if we can take a little damage. And see if there's anything reactive. I always have the hardest time getting this guy to hit me. I am gonna stand right in front of his face. I don't get it. Come on, bro. You're shooting right through me. There we go. Yep. So nothing reactive. Let's get rid of that guy. Oh, really? There we go. Yeah, so nothing reactive. Nothing obstructive. Laying down sights that way. Flapjack. So I think it looks pretty good. Let's check out the weapon wrap on a larger scale. I didn't want to drive, but here we go. We'll look at the weapon wrap as we drive over to check out the pickaxes. Like I said, it's just a simple wrap, nothing crazy. It does look like it has, I don't know if that's part of the plane. We'll check it out on the Show Your Style cosmetic. You can see on the tail of the plane it's got like some kind of camo look to it, which I think it could be part of the weapon wrap. I'm not quite sure. But let's check out the pickaxes while we're over here. So here is the equip unequip sound. So just, just your normal sounds. It's got like a nice shing to it. See if there's a splash effect. I don't know if there is. We'll go towards the shade. Well, yeah, it's definitely not your generic one. It's unique to the tool because it's more like a spark versus just like the bright orange that they put on there. So that's good. We'll show you the swing animation. See, he's got the combat knife in his left hand. He's got the hatchet in his right hand. Wish you could swap that like I said, but you cannot. So there's the swing animation, typical dually swing animation. But you do have a little bit of a contrail on the right hand, so the hatchet side. The combat knife, no, it does have a little white streak. Not as noticeable as the hatchet though. But let's hear it on wood, brick, and metal. Impact is just normal, nothing crazy. But as far as dual-wielded pickaxes, which I know most people don't care for dual-wielded, these are pretty cool just because they're, different for each hand. So I like that about them. We're gonna check out the glider now. I want to show you guys the reactivity, or I guess reactivity, the interesting feature that it does. So notice my back bling is on right now. We're gonna jump and I'll show you what happens. He pulls it from his back and he glides with it. And there's the glider. It's got a kind of like a white contrail. And we'll do it again. And then his back bling comes back on. You see that in some skins, but I definitely did not expect that with this skin. So I think that's pretty cool. So if you like things like that, I would definitely run the back bling and the glider at the same time, because it's pretty awesome that he pulls from his back to get onto the glider itself. So let's go check out some combos and then we'll do some gameplay. Well, before the combos, guys, I want to show you. I want to showcase the different styles, and then we'll do combos. If we have time, we'll do combos on all of the styles, but if we don't, we'll just do it on the original style. But for the sake of time, we're just going to do the tactical with the mask on. All right. So for the sake of you know, like saving time and all that, and just I guess for the visual effects, I left the back bling off because we don't have anything. We haven't unlocked his back bling yet, but here's the other pickaxes. Sound the same, exactly the same streak, the same splash effect. We'll come over here and hit the wall real quick. You can see, yeah, same splash. Everything's the same except the color. We'll spin them around real quick. May get in the sunlight. I love this one. I don't know. Looks like he's definitely ready to bust in somewhere. No, loses the suit on this one. Like the name says, it's more tactical. But if you like that military, like tactical look, I think this one is a pretty good choice for sure. And you know, it's a little more low key. Doesn't stand out as much because of the black. It does have the orange on it, but the orange isn't bright. And then of course aiming down sight. So this one is the same. Nothing's really getting in the way. The hair is kind of flowing, but it really doesn't affect anything. So that's a plus. So now we're going to check out the final style, which is my absolute favorite. We'll leave the back bling off because I don't have anything to put on him. I could put the original one, but I don't think it would match very well. But there's the, you can see the gold plated, it looks like it's gold plated bulletproof vest. You got the, of course, the goldish type shoes. There's his pistol on the side, which is gold and white. We'll spin him around. He's got the white blazer on with the black shirt and the gold tie, and then I think he's got his walkie-talkie. Yeah, he still does. Still got the watch on, so everything stays the same. The color scheme changes, but it makes a huge difference. I really enjoy the skin a lot. So let's check out the weapon wrap on a larger scale real quick. Alright, so here is the weapon wrap on a larger scale. Instead of pulling out the locker, I'll just show it on here, and it does have that camo, like tiger stripe look to it. Not camo, but tiger stripe. It has like a emblem on the top. It looks almost like a tiger eye. I don't know. Maybe I'm stretching it, but it's, you know, it's an okay weapon wrap. It's, you know, nothing crazy, but the color scheme is really cool, and I like the tiger stripes on it for sure. So that's the weapon wrap. Let's check out some combos. All right, some combos with the back bling. We got alias, and I just customized it. Just ignore the back of the head. I forgot to change that, but you can kind of customize these just pretty much as you want. I went with like the wanted theme just because of the green. This green was very, very hard to match, but you know, I think you can make it work. We got, of course, what he came with, Mr. Nolan Chance. I did the Elite Striker Saphira, and I did the dark green version. It's not quite there, but I think maybe even the orange. I think the orange probably does better just because of the orange accents on there. Dahlia, I think looks pretty good. We got Rift Knight Kieran, which is probably one of the best ones, except for the gold-blooded ace. I did not mean to do that, guys. Hang on one second. We got the gold-blooded ace. It fits perfectly with her, the color scheme, the gold. The only thing it's missing is the orange. We got Major Man Cake. It's a stretch, but I think the colors match pretty well. Tarana, I think you can make it work. And then as far as stretch as the Recon Scout, just because of like the green on his scarf or whatever around his neck. It's a stretch for sure, but my favorite is going to be the gold-blooded ace. I think it flows perfectly with her. And now let's take a look at the back bling on Mr. Nolan Chance. course, we got what it came with. This is a stretch, the Chronos lock. The colors aren't quite there, but I think you can make it work. We have the boba bling, but we'll do the coffin cooler. Green's not quite there. You can even do like the orange one. Basic boba would look really good as well. We got the Inheritor's Edge. I think the color scheme is really good. I think it's just a little too large and doesn't fit the theme. This is perfect. This is probably my favorite by far. The cast dash makes perfect sense with the color scheme and the theme. We got the solid skull to go with kind of the gold. The gold doesn't match quite there, but it's close. Then we got the little black heart, and you can even use the green accents to tie it all together. The detective's duffel. And then lastly but not leastly, the go bag. And this is the teal edit style. I think that works pretty well. My favorite is going to be the cash stash. You can't beat it for sure. Let's take a look at the tactical style real quick, and I'll try to do just a few of those. Alright, some back blings on the tactical edit style. You could use the prize llama, and you could use it on the other one. I just forgot to showcase it, but I think the orange goes pretty well. It's a funny theme, but I think it goes pretty well. We have the ball and play. We'll do the orange version. The theme is not there, but the color scheme is for sure. We have the Hackseer blades. I like that a lot, actually. It's probably one of my favorites. You can do a cape if you want, the Stormfarer's cloak. If you want a little Halloween theme, change the color down here to orange, and I think you can make that work. If it is almost coming up, almost. That's crazy. Halloween is right around the corner. The thinking juice. This is reactive and it turns orange upon eliminations. Not all the way orange, but you can see how it's changing there. I think that would work as well. We got the strong box just for the theme, as well as the burgle bag. We got a limb counter called Gauge. I think that looks really nice. Goes with the tactical look. Just a stretch fire starter just to kind of match with the orange. I think it looks okay. We have Gallant Gear, tactical bag, and then the detective duffel as well. And then the last edit style, we'll check out Mr. Dapper himself, the heist formal. Alright, so some back blings for the Mr. Dapper Nolan. I think a heisted formal. You can do the llama as well. Again, do the mythic style. Not the gold is very stingy. It's very hard to find combos for him just because of that gold. Basement key, cash dash. You know the theme. We got the solid skull. Gold's not quite there, but you can make it work. The sound scepter. We got the strong box for the theme, as well as the burgle bag. That way, I don't think you can make that work, actually. I thought I could do with the black. I mean, maybe possibly make it work. But my favorite is going to be the personal pollinators. The gold is probably the closest that you could get. But honestly, I would just run no back bling with him for sure. And that is going to be all for the gameplay review video of Mr. Nolan Chance. I do give the rating a 9.5 out of 10. I don't think it could be much better than what it is now, except for maybe some reactivity. But I love the look. I love all of the styles, especially the Vice Formal, the gold. I just think that looks dapper. It looks fly and fresh. It's just one of my favorites. So I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay, enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button. Subscribing is free as well. We'll see you guys in the next one. Later, birds.